morning, my sweet babies. I am currently heading back to the apartment to work. And I was at the store, and they have all these 5-Hour Energy green teas marked down to 99 cents, usually like $3 and change. And they're expired in March. I don't mind. They still got. But what I'm curious about is the amount of caffeine compared to the extra strength that I normally drink, which I believe is double. It's like 2 of these. So if that's the case, I'll just drink 2 of these instead of 1. I'm just trying to find the... Ah, here we go. Caffeine. 200 milligrams. Wow. That's a lot of caffeine. All right, now, for the extra strength that I drink every day. $230 milligrams. Okay. That's the only difference? Niacin, 30 milligrams. Niacin, 40 milligrams. Okay, so it's bumped up everything a little bit. Okay. I have to look at a regular straight 5-Hour Energy because somebody told me before, like a regular 5-Hour Energy is like a cup and a half of coffee, and extra strength is like 2.5 cups of coffee. So I need to know who's right, who's wrong. Well, anyways, there was 9 of them. So I bought them, they're all 99 cents. If for nothing else, I can use that as like a midday buffer. Ooh, brand new. Let me see if I missed any posts. I don't think I did. What's up, Monet? Good morning. I heard this song forever. You know, it's funny. Last night, me and Honey Mommy were doing some painting in the office. And we pretty much got everything covered for the most part. More of the big work. And we're going to probably do a second coat on the ceiling and everything else. But for the most part, it's done. And now it's a matter of putting in trim and socket covers, you know, things like that. What would look good with white? Is there anything that would look cool with white? Like, for example, okay, that's really bright. The light sockets, the outlets rather, the covers were white, but the inner portions of the sockets themselves, I wonder how much it is. God, I feel so stupid thinking about this, but I've never changed an outlet myself, and I know how it comes apart, but I'm trying to think of what I have to do. Do I just splice the wires, put them in and crimp them for the outlet to actually work? How does the electricity attach to the actual outlets? I believe it's just the wires go into the back of the outlet. So you unscrew it and then you remove it and the wires come. You remove those wires, put the new outlet in there, and I think they work almost like an old speaker wire where they crimp down, or they, I don't know. I'll have to sever power to that room in order to do that, I think. I don't know about the safety aspects. I have to ask questions. I'm gonna goggle it. Never mind, I'll ask Goggle. And then I'll ask my dad. But anyways, in the meantime, new outlets. Make them white. That's okay. White will be okay. Maybe. I dare to be different. I dare to be different. And I want to mix things up. So just because it's white right now, it doesn't mean it always has to be white. You know what I mean? It could very easily change them. Go to the breaker box, bing, bang, boom, kill the electricity. I'll still be very nervous because I think it's good to be precautious. Well, I appreciate it, Monet. I went through or we went through last night, painted, pretty much got everything else done. She did a second coat on the two walls, the one wall, and then this other part of another wall. I did the ceiling and the other wall, and it does look like a Christmas present. It looks like a Christmas tree. It's green and this burgundy, and it looks pretty cool. And I was trying to make the thumbnail a picture of the paint, but for some reason YouTube, the app, crashes every single time I try to use one of these paint pictures. I don't know if it's because it can't figure out, the algorithm can't read it, or if the image size itself is too big. I don't know. Very weird, but so it's me just going like an idiot. So I don't know. But anyways, that's what's happening in my world. And then I'm gonna go work. I'm off tomorrow and the next day. Honey Mommy was off today, so she's flying solo. Gonna go spend some family time today. Ooh, what was that animal? She's gonna go do that, and then I'm gonna roam around and bust my ass. Today is gonna be an intense day. I got some serious work to do. God, Lord, please do not let me feel like shit today. Whenever I start my day, it's weird, man. I almost live in fear of feeling like shit because I feel like shit, I won't get my work done, and there's so much work that has to be done. And the thing is, if I reached out and asked my teammates to help me, they would. But I will never ask. I'd rather get in trouble than ask for help. If someone offers help, I may kind of hint that I need it. Like, oh man, I gotta get all these randoms done. I really could use, that's crazy. I don't know how I'm gonna get them done. And they'll come up and be like, oh, I can help you do that. And I'll be like, oh, for realsies? So I don't know. But I'm just gonna go with it, man. I'm pretty good at my job. Now, if I can, and I don't know, and I can. Anywho's, I'm getting in a good mood. It's going to be a rainy day. It's going to be a wet day, it looks like. Drink some Monster. I'm not going to stop and get breakfast this morning. I tried to budget that in my time, but I was running later than I should. What's new? But, oh, I'm going to check the receipt for the Cliff Bar price. They adjusted it. Yeah. They did not. Okay, so the chocolate chip Cliff Bars, they're up at the store. If Honey Mommy, you're watching, the chocolate chip Cliff Bars are still 79 cents. That's cheaper than Wally World, baby. So if you like the chocolate chip ones, they're still 79 cents. The other ones, like the peanut butter crunch, they're still $1.89. But the chocolate chip ones are still less than $1. So I'm going to get some, just so you know. And to me, the Cliff Bars, they still have sugar, they still have sweetness, they still have chocolate, they still have things in them, but they're much healthier. Because most people have a tendency to look at how many calories, how much fat, and that's what they compare things to. It's like, yes, there are things that still have calories, things that still have fat, but you have to look at what else is in it. Is it just a ball of sugar? Is it a sugar lick? Sure, that may have the same amount of calories as, let's say, a granola bar that has chocolate chip in it, but you're getting the added benefits of the fiber, you're getting the other nutrients, you're getting the other vitamins from these more organic materials. So calorically, they may be very similar. Fat content, it may even have more. But there's a difference between good sugars, good carbs, bad fat, good fat. You could have trans fat and you could have saturated fat and you could have fat. Yeah, so the colors, Monet, it's going to be The Office, man. That's where we're going to stream from. So I want to make sure it's solid. And Honey Mommy's been a very good sport letting me do my thing and experiment a little bit. I definitely refer to her because I am colorblind as far as how these colors might look together, but I think it's going to look good, man. I really do. I think it'll help us with our bathroom too, because right now the bathroom, she's not a fan of the color scheme based on the flooring, which I understand. So I think as far as color-wise, come on, paint the walls and cabinetry burgundy. I mean, we have the color. We have the paint. Why not just fucking do it, yeah? Let's just do it. Let's get it over with. You know what I thought about doing? Getting a tiny paintbrush and painting by hand, not the outlet covers, but the actual electrical outlet, and going in there and painting it gingerly. Hand painting it. Yub, 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 yub. Instead of, because up close you'll know, but from far away nobody's going to know that it was painted. And almost paint the two outlets, the actual outlets, different colors, the hand paintbrush, just go in and just paint it up, hand paint it. Because I almost want to get painted the same color as the wall, but have the outlet cover maybe different. The outlet cover black, but maybe paint the outlet itself the burgundy. Why not? I don't care. Because the main one's going to have a surge protector in it. It's not going to be in and out constantly. It's going to have one plug into it. And I may plug one more surge protector so I'd never have to touch it. I think surge protectors, GFIs, are a fantastic invention. Even if you're not utilizing it as a way to protect from electrical surges, it's just nice to have a strip to gain access to. I mean, they have power towers. We're going to get a nice power strip for in the garage, the barn, coming out of the wall, so we can run that and have equipment plugged in without having to worry about, oh, there's only two outlets here. Fuck that. Big old fucking like 25 fucking power strip. And hang it up so it's like boop beep for the tools, because we have a lot of corded tools. We're acquired more corded based tools. And I'm curious about a concept idea I had about getting a thin piece of metal and almost laying, oh, that was a big old deer, and it was shredded. Oh, it was like, oh, honey bunches of oats, like frosted mini wheats, shredded bucktooth Brian. I got big Brian. I probably got the biggest Brian in the game. My Brian is very muscly. But again, firewood, there's no money price, no money sign on that, the one thing, don't forget that time I did that one. It's funny, I was watching, well, I wasn't really watching, I kind of skimmed past it. This guy that has YouTube videos was talking about how he had firewood on the side of his home and people were stealing it, and how he built this big cage. And I'm not quite sure how it works, but it's working for him, I guess. Or he just wanted an excuse to make content and make something up. It's tricky because there are people out there that are good, honest people. There are other people that are not, that fib. And I don't want to be, and you're going to have those people. Like one time me and Honey Mommy were out and about, and she wanted to pick up some apples and see about these apples at this Amish style, Mennonite style farm thing. And we get there, And it's like a roadside kind of attraction vibe. And we go to it and there's nobody in there. There's just a can full of money. And you just take what you want and put the cash in. And it's all honor system. And I thought to myself, how cool is this? The amount of trust. You know what I mean? It just takes one person to go in there and just take all of it. Take the money, take all of it, take everything in there, clear it out, and go do what they want. One person could easily do that. And they didn't, and no one has, at least that I've seen. And I'm curious if someone did do that, what they would do. Because if we're ever in that area again, I want to go back there because they had like very big things of honey, and it was very reasonably priced, like stupidly good priced. And I want to buy like all the honey. I like this good old-fashioned, simple, raw honey, unfiltered. Give me the allergens. I don't care. Whoa, what is this? What's going on? There's like a convention here. What is this? Crafts, antiques, and plants. Garden gazebo. Ooh, it's like a flea market. Oh, man. I didn't see this. Honey Mama, you watching? Well, she'll pass through here. She'll see it. She'll see it. She'll pass by here and go, ooh. I feel bad. There was a guy walking up to the crosswalk and I kept going. He wasn't there waiting, but I could have stopped to give him a chance to catch up to the crosswalk and cross it. But I jumped the gun. How's my mustache? I'm tired. A little rainy, a little wet. I like these little small town things. I want to get back. I'm hoping to get myself in a position where I am off again on Saturdays and Sundays. I want to get back into that position. However I got to do it. My work schedule was like that, so but it ate up my weekdays, man. Big time. Which isn't the end of the world if that does happen. I just don't want it to happen. Fucking little sister. So Monet, tell me a little bit about yourself. Honey Mommy, if you ever pop in, say something to me. Because I have something I have to tell you. So, if I go back to working my previous schedule, the 10 to 10. So anyways, do you know the city where you wanted me to go to the bank for you? In the square, there's like a big tent event right now. It looks like a flea market, like a garage sale. Like they got, it's antiques garden and something gazebo something. Some sort of event. It looks cool. There's rugs. I saw items on tables. Yes, I just drove past. The whole square is full of tables and tents. The whole thing. I drove past it. I was like, oh, man. I want to go there. I want to be there. Not there. I want to call in and be like, I'm calling off. But I can't. I can't. Because I left a big chunk of my work for today. You know, it's funny. I don't plan my weeks out or my days out for worst case scenarios, ever. I plan my week and days out as if the day is going to go normal. I don't plan for the unanticipable scenarios. Monet! How goes it, Monet? You still here? Oh, we lost Monet, I think. Well, Monet, if you hear me and you come back, tell me all your secrets. Tell me about yourself. You come to the channel, I never really talk to you about much beyond you sharing stuff. So Monet, tell me how you found this channel. I never asked you. Well, I expect weird crap. I just don't budget things into my life in anticipation of the weird crap, if that makes sense. Still sleeping? Aw. Well, maybe you can go over there and take a look at the festivities. Kill some time. Get out of the house before it gets crazy rainy. It's not really bad out. It's wet, but the sun's like peeking through here and there. Go to that flea market thing. Walk around. I think you should. And please make sure you're telling it with you. If you feel a headache coming at all, pop it immediately. Pop it in your mouth. Monet, I missed your message. Let's see. Was just scrolling through and saw your channel and your vid seemed cool. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate you giving me a shot. I'm telling you, Monet, there's good stuff. The channel is going to kind of get back into an even keel, back into the swing of things. I will always love you, no matter what I say. I will always love you. I noticed that I'm going very slow, not even the speed limit. I'm so preoccupied with chat chitting that I'm not paying attention to the lack of intense speed I should be driving. So, honey, mommy, let me tell you what happened. You still here? Something happened this morning when I went to the store. Let me know if you can hear me, and then I will continue with the story. Yes, okay. So, I stopped at the store by the house, and in their cheap bucket thing, they have 5-hour energy tea. And I saw them, I'm like, well, these are not extra strength. But they were 99 cents. And I know they don't taste like garbage. They expired in March, it looks like. But 99 cents. I'm like, well, these would be nice to have little backups. They had 9 of them, so I bought all 9 of them. And I'm looking. Yeah, I'm going to try. Absolutely. I bought them. I'm sure they're okay. They're actual made by 5-hour energy. They're the tea version of them. And then I was like, well, what's the difference? You know, the reason why I stopped the regular strength was the lack of strength. I'm like, I was not going to buy these. I wasn't sure if I would actually use them. I'm like, well, if worst comes to worst, I can always drink 2 of them. And then I compared it to the regular extra strength 5-hour energy. And these have 200 milligrams of caffeine, and the extra strength has 230 milligrams of caffeine. So the difference is negligible, and all the other stuff like the niacin, all the other stuff is slightly increased. Whereas in the regular strength, there's 30 milligrams of niacin, and the extra there's 40 milligrams. So I'm not sure what impact and difference it has, what the difference is. So it seems negligible. So I'm going to try it and see. I'm going to try them in the morning, see if it gives me the same kind of vibe or if it's way off. I like to take advantage of that stuff. Niacin is like an energy-based vitamin, I believe. It's the type of vitamin that they utilize in order to promote energy, like an herbal aspect. Like you think of like, goodness gracious, I just had it in my head, not valerian root, that's to mellow you out. Like guarana extract. It's an energy-based thing. Yes, you do. Honestly, a 5-hour energy is probably the best thing for you, considering all the stuff that's going down. It's minimal fluid. It's just caffeine and vitamins. Oh, that truck is gorgeous. And you're looking at it. I want it. There's this beautiful Chevy Silverado 2500 on the side of the road, gorgeous, 123,000 miles, $15,000. But it's huge, 10-foot bed, monster, extended cab, back seat. Oh yeah? Tell me about it. Where, who, why, what, when? What are we talking about, Gillis? Oh yeah? What'd he say? How? Hit one of his trucks? Or he knows somebody? Kinda, his soon-to-be stepson. Our love? Our bones? The little red one or the one that they're working on? The one with the transmission problem? How much? Do we know? Hope it's like really inexpensive, because I have a feeling it's not going to be. Really? Really? Is it running okay? All right, let's get it. How'd you find out? Did you mention something to them? Did you see it online, or did they tell you? Can you message them and say we're interested? So they have a heads up so somebody else doesn't reach out and say, oh, I want that. Can you let them know we're interested? Yes, please do. Don't forget. Because I feel like if we wait all day, somebody else will see that, jump on it. Because to find a price like that from somebody you know, that's the best way to get a vehicle, unless you're buying something brand new. And that'll be a nice little fiddle-faddle in-between vehicle. Wow. That would be actually pretty fantastic. Yeah, please message them. And ask a couple questions like what's wrong with it. Because obviously there's stuff wrong with it. But see, like, if it's, you're amazing. That's exciting news, potentially. And it's what kind of truck is it again? I forget. Is it a Ranger? I forget what kind of truck it is. It's like a little baby truck, right? Like a little tiny truck. It's red. I figured on Faceplant they would say something like what it is or something. And then if we do the sale on the title, they can say they sold it for $1. Kritanjame, you're insane. Let me know if they text you back. Wow. You getting old? I am too. That's why I'm asking you all these questions. I've seen it a million times. I just never paid any attention to it. Other than the fact that it's red. And I don't like red vehicles. But I do like trucks. And I like $1,500 trucks. If I have something that I know is attainable, I can get that put together pretty quick. If you happen to see it, you can mention it. If I'm still streaming, of course, you can tell me here. Because now I'm full of anticipation. I want to know. It's okay, you don't have to do it now. I'm just very curious. because that'll be a nice in-between, something to have in between. You know, and it's a smaller truck, so it's probably decent on gas. But you know, our love beat the shit out of that thing. So I'm not sure how long it will last, and I'm curious how destroyed it is on the inside. But as a means to an end, and I like that, and I absolutely 100% trust. And I'm sure if there's something significant, he'd be willing to perhaps help. But if not, we can talk to Wayne Love, drop it there, and get it done. I bet. I'm very, very interested. Very interested, Christina. Even if it's not ultimately the everyday vehicle, now we have something that fills that gap that can be utilized, and then I could use that. Wow, that could really move things. What am I guessing? What's a surprise? I need to know. What's a surprise? Well, tell me, come on, you can't give me that. What's it have to do with? At least tell me that much. Give me something, because now it's going to irk me. It will most certainly bug me all day. It will definitely bug me all day. What's the surprise? Give me something. Give me a little something to chew on, so I can speculate. What does it have to do with? Does it have to do with the truck or the vehicle? Does it have to do with the house? Does it have to do with what? Give me something that has to do with. Come on. Give me a little something. Give me a little something. A little something to chew on. Please and thank you. Good try, huh? Okay, so did you come up with this surprise today, or is this something you've had on standby for a while? I don't think it's related to the vehicle, because that would be too quick. Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, so it's not about Eric responded like, oh, you want it? Here, you can have it for $500. Okay, so that's probably nothing to do with that. So if you thought about something and you didn't just come up with it for today, I have the foggiest idea. I can speculate, but in my head, I have no idea what it pertains to. It could be something like, I made you a dentist appointment. It could be something like, someone left me a big set of Milwaukee tools. It could be, hey, you know that big toolbox? We could buy it for $50. Hey, something, I don't know. Bother me! What is it? I have a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you. And I'll give you hints. It has to do with Mother's Day. It's nothing huge. Okay, let me preface it by saying it's nothing huge. But it's going to involve the girls. I already talked to Jenna about it. So hopefully we can do it. And now that I think about it, I think we'll have it as you as part of the shenanigans. But they got to be patient. I hope they can pull it off. Because it will definitely require patience. But I'm stoked on that truck situation. That would be nice. Yeah, the moment you hear something about that, let me know. I did not tell the short one, no. I know better. You forget, honey, I have a big Brian. My Brian is the biggest Brian in the game. I got Big Brian inside my head. I did not. I told the tall one. The tall one knows. Short one, absolutely not. I don't even think I'll tell the short one when it happens. But anyways, alright, it's not so bright out now. Switch it up. That's better. Now I can see what's going on. But now I'm thinking about that truck. It's driving me nuts. I don't know what kind of truck it is. I don't know the mileage, I don't know nothing. You can't just pull up Faceplant and be like, oh, here it is, and then read me some information from it. 2000 Dodge. Okay. Do we know what kind of Dodge? Like is it Dakota? I feel like it's a 2000 Dodge Dakota Sport for some reason. I'm about mileage, like 200, I'm guessing 230,000 miles. Do we know the mileage? 230 or 189 is my guess. 170, okay, I was close. I said 189. And I also said 220. Okay. But for that price, if it runs, who cares? Are you getting this in response to the twin, or are you getting this from O2 sensor? Okay, that's not bad. What else? Shock suspension. Our love. Oh, was it him that posted it? Okay. I figured you would tell M-Love and say, hey, M-Love, E-Love. Maybe plant the seed. I'm sure. Well, I'm saying, I figure, I mean, you know, you probably message Twin and M-Bear and say, hey, you know, I'm pretty interested. If you guys are interested in about people that are interested. Because I can see our love, like, not paying attention. Compensation. What about compensation? Yeah, they're going to be paid. Yeah, definitely compensation. I mean, they're going to be paid for sure. Yeah, I would let M-Love know and be like, hey, not for any special treatment. The only special treatment I want. Ah, gotcha. I don't want any special treatment. The only special treatment I want is first dibs. Pricing, whatever, it is what it is. I just want dibs. I want dibs. Dibs. That's what I want. Dibs. First pick. First prize. First try. Because if we let M-Love know and Twin, I can see one of his friends being like, oh man, I want that for my muddin'. Like, well, Johnny Extreme wants it, Mom. You're so sweet. Yeah, I drove past it this morning. Now I wish I would have paid more attention with my eyeballs and really gave it a look. I remember it didn't look bad. Like, I remember I would have noticed if it looked like shit. You know what I mean? It did not look like shit. Except for being bright red, which is a terrible car color. But that's okay. We'll see what happens. I mean, I'm not getting my hopes up, but that's a pretty slick situation. If that is what's going down, that's cool. If we can pull it off, that'd be pretty slick. That'd be pretty slick. That'd be a good way to kind of get the ball rolling, kind of getting life moving forward and starting. That would be exciting. If that could be pulled off. That could potentially get things moving very quickly. And then we'd have more time to worry about financing options. No. If they are, they're just lingering and waiting, and that's okay. People can chime in if and when they want to, however they want to. I like chatting with you. Everybody can chime in all they want. Don't not talk. But now I'm very curious about that situation. I'm going to have to goggle. I like it. That's the point of the chat, is to talk. That's what it's utilized for. I think some people just like to kind of watch everything unfold, and that's okay. As long as I got someone to talk to. So, 2000 Dodge Dakota Sport. Yeah, send me everything you can. Or the link to whatever, and I will look. And you already messaged the peoples, the parties involved. Cool. Thank you. I'm loving you, you know that? I'm loving you. Loving you big time, bro. Appreciate you. Big time, bro. Well, I have reached my destination, party peoples. I'm going to go inside, prepare myself for work. And, honey mommy, I encourage you to stop by that city where that flea market thing is. Take a peek. Maybe there's something cool you might like. Occupy your time while you're waiting for mama. But that said, guys, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for stopping on by. Thank you for kicking it for a little bit. I appreciate you. But you know the drill by now. I am Audi 5000 and a bucket of cat heads. You stay epic, and I'll stay this guy. Rich on. I will see you all later, honey mommy. Loving you, and I will talk to you soon. Love, 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 love. Love you very much. All right, gang, that's it for now. Thank you for liking the video. Subscribe if you think we're fantastic. And if you don't think that, I understand, because I haven't shown anything to kind of demonstrate that. But if you change your mind, we're here to do it. Alrighty. Bye forever. Bye. Thank you, Monet. You guys have a great one. Talk to you soon.